In this short video, we at Fulfilling Lives Southeast Partnership would like to share our learning around the empowerment model. Let us begin by looking at how this model was created. People with multiple complex needs need to feel empowered in order to have a say and feel a sense of inclusion and involvement to contribute to improving the services designed to support them. However, they often feel disempowered as a result of stigma, punitive and unsupportive environments, low self-worth, and losing control of important things in their lives. Although there is agreement that empowerment is an important pursuit, it is also a term that is controversial and overused among support services. The term implies that a beneficiary will be automatically empowered as a result of receiving support from services or by participating in different activities. However, there is little focus on the process of empowerment and what it feels to be empowered or how a system can be empowering. In 2017, Fulfilling Lives Southeast Partnership co-produced a model of empowerment with 20 people with recent lived experiences of using services from Brighton, Eastbourne, and Hastings. The participants included staff and volunteers within the project who came together to discuss what empowerment means to people with multiple complex needs, as well as how to influence an empowering system. There were two main purposes behind creating this model. The first was to reclaim the meaning of empowerment itself. We wanted to use this exercise as a way of transferring power back to people with complex needs so that they themselves are able to define what makes them feel empowered, what makes them feel in control of their lives, and what makes them able to demand better services. The second purpose was to guide and evaluate the extent to which our project helps empower people with multiple complex needs. Based on our discussions with 20 volunteers and staff with lived experiences of multiple complex needs, the group identified 8 elements of empowerment. These are increased confidence and self-worth by getting involved in the project and having the ability to take positive risks, developing new aspirations, being able to set goals for the future, and believing in their ability to change things for the better, developing greater resilience during their time with the project, including new coping mechanisms and turning to others for support, developing a new sense of purpose and identity through their role in the project and helping to improve things for others with complex needs, gaining tools to make positive changes both in their own lives and to services and potentially systems, including rediscovering lost skills, learning new information and skills, and developing a greater understanding of the system, building supportive relationships with peers on the project, and for some, developing lasting friendships, feeling heard and valued by services, commissioners, as well as within the project through positive feedback, support, and encouragement. And lastly, earning enough or getting benefit entitlements and enjoying having control over their own money to have choices, security, variety, and a better quality of life. Fulfilling Lives is based on the belief that the systems that disempower people with multiple complex needs requires a cultural shift in its approach. Several theorists have pointed out the importance of taking a systems approach to empowerment and not just focus on how the individual should change. Based on the discussions of people who were spoken to, the elements of an empowering system, service, or organization is one where service user involvement and co-production is the norm. People with lived experiences are valued, respected, and not stigmatized. People with lived experiences are employed within the system at all levels. And a person-centered, asset-based approach to providing support is also the norm. Finally, let's conclude this video by looking at how you can use this model and what you can learn from our experiences. First, educate yourself about the nuance of the term empowerment and how it relates to your work. Be mindful that you don't tell people that you're going to empower them. Instead, work towards creating the right conditions and culture where your clients can claim power back. You could use it to guide your own practice. If the people that you support relate to any of the elements we talked about, you're on the right track. You can adapt our model to suit your needs, or you can create your own empowerment model by asking people you support or your staff or volunteers to define what empowerment means to them and allow them to explain what's important for them. You can use this model to evaluate if people develop a sense of empowerment by working with you, being supported by you, or volunteering with you. You can ask questions based on our model by doing a survey or conducting in-depth interviews. For example, you could include questions such as, do you feel like your views are important when making decisions that affect you? Do you feel like you're achieving goals through your work with us? Thank you for watching this video. For more details about the empowerment model, please read the documents provided on this page.